Hey guys, good morning or afternoon or evening. We are going to do just a series of sun salutations, so different ways to get into sun salutations, Surya namaskara A and B in different variations, with maybe a little bit of variations with the Jiva Mukti sun salutations as well. So this is a great practice to do if you're new to yoga and you're just wanting to do a home practice, incorporating 3 to 5 rounds of this into your flow and learning a little bit more about Vinyasas and how to do them properly and in a healthy way for the shoulders. So we'll start standing up. So just stand at the front of the yoga mat, feet grounding in, hands alongside the body, and roll the shoulder blades down the back. So just allow yourself to settle into stillness here. So no need for perfection. Just allow the physical body to arrive, to ground into the earth below you, to feel supported. And relax the muscles in the face, relax the neck, and also relax the fingers. So notice if you're carrying any tension, if you're gripping with your toes, just allow the feet to softly ground into the earth. So Surya namaskara A and variations are beautiful practices to do in the morning to wake you up, or in the evening to reinvigorate or enliven your energy. So inhale, reach up with the arms. And exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, expand the side bodies. Exhale, hands to heart, draw energy in. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, slight bend in the knees, bow all the way down to the earth, hands down. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank or the top of a push-up, and round the upper back slightly here so there's engagement along the lateral lines. So working into the lats, shoulders down the back, pull the belly in towards the spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, allow the knees to drop and the chest to drop. Keep the hips up. Inhale forward onto the belly, lift the heart space lightly, slight pressure through the palms. Exhale, hips to heels. Press the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Heels down towards the earth. If you're really tight and the heels are lifted, you can always roll the back of the yoga mat up under the feet or place a little block there or a pillow. Second variation of Vinyasa, inhale forward to a plank, top of the push-up, pause here. Really ground down through the palms, press nice and wide through the fingers. Take an inhale. On an exhale, lower halfway, elbows in by the ribs. Inhale forward to the tops of the feet, thighs are lifted, open the heart space. Urdhva Mukha, and exhale, use the core, draw the hips back and up, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So you have 2 variations in Vinyasa. You can go through either or. If the shoulders are feeling tired today and feeling more challenge, drop to the knees and chest. For more challenge and shoulder strength, push down to that chaturanga, half push up and through. So again, inhale forward to a plank. You choose lower halfway or to knees and chest. Inhale forward, find your back bend, open heart space. And exhale, use the core to draw the hips back and up, downward facing dog. And slowly begin to walk the feet forward to meet the hands, slight bend in the knees. So a Jiva Mukti variation, clasp the thumbs together, creating a W shape with the fingers, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, roll up to standing, reach the arms up and back, slight back bend and heart opener. On the exhale, bend the knees. Bring the hands to the lower back, create a fist, press the fist up towards the ceiling or sky, head down. So allow the weight of the upper body to lengthen the back line. So moving down that superficial back line from the Achilles tendons up to the hip. Let go of the bind. Inhale, come up to a seat chair pose. Deep bend in the knees, sink the shoulder blades down the back. A little bit more weight into the heels, sink the hips more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bow down. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot to the back of the mat, right knee down. Reach up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. So sink into the left knee to find length through the right quad, into those hip flexors. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the earth, step back to a plank. Lower halfway or to knees and chest. Inhale forward, back bend. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Left knee comes down. Reach up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Sink in as deeply as you can. Get length through the left quadriceps, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step forward this time, folding in. Inhale up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Clasp the thumbs, slight bend in the knees. Inhale, round up, find a back bend. And exhale, bow down. Hands to the lower back, make that fist, press it up towards the sky. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins. And we move to the left side, hands to the earth. Step the left foot back this time, left knee down or up. Reach up with the arms. So just giving you a variation to play with here. Sink deeply into that right knee. You can bend the left knee a bit to bring the hips back in line and then maybe straighten the left leg out. Sink deeper into the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Send the right foot back, lift it off the ground into your plank pose, another variation. Lower halfway or to knees and chest. Inhale forward, set the right foot down if it's up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And this time, step the left foot forward. Right knee down or right knee up. Reach up with the arms. You can bend the right knee if you need to bring the hips back in line, and then straighten the right leg back out, sink in. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. This time, step forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins. Pause here. Exhale, fold. Inhale up halfway. Keep the hands on the shins and then take them away. Notice if the upper body dumps down because there's no engagement through the core. Engage through the deep abdominal muscles. Hands floating away. And exhale, fold in. Deep bend in the knees, sink the hips. Reach up, chair pose, Utkatasana. And inhale, stand up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step, hop, or float back through that low plank. Inhale forward for your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. And send the right leg up behind you. Bend the right knee, stack the right hip open over the left. So just giving a couple of variations as you move through Surya Namaskara A and B. You can open into the hips. You can add in little elements of self-expression as well. You can also repeat multiple times. Set that right foot through. Set the left heel down 45 degrees. Make sure that the hips are pointing towards the front of your mat, and then reach up, Virabhadrasana 1. Sink into the right knee. If you need to shorten the stance and widen the feet, this will help you square the hips to the front of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, reach forward parallel with the floor, and then set the hands down and forward. Down dog, arms, warrior one, legs. Press into the earth. Find length through the side bodies into the lateral lines. And then bring the hands back around the right foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to a plank. Lower halfway or to knees and chest. Inhale forward for a back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. So notice if the shoulders begin to shake. If so, allow the knees and chest to come down. So it's important to pay attention to your body more than doing every vinyasa. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the left knee, stack the left hip open. Keep the shoulders square, only the left hip is opening. So the shoulders aren't opening here. And step the left foot forward. Right heel down. Square the hips to the front. Reach up with the arms, sink in. Sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach the arms forward, parallel with the front of the mat. And exhale, hands down to the earth. Press the palms into the ground. Let the head drop in. Keep the integrity of warrior one legs. And bring the hands back around the left foot. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward to a plank. Lower halfway or to knees and chest. Inhale forward, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a slight bend in the knees here. And on an inhale, slowly begin to walk forward to meet the hands. Fold and bring the big toes to touch. Keep a deep bend in the right knee, right fingertips down to the ground. Send the left arm up, twisting open here. So we're just beginning to add a little bit of flavor to our sun salutations. So sun salutations are the base of any yoga class, any yoga sequencing. So we begin to move into full body dynamic movement. Bring the left arm underneath the right. Bring the palms together. Inhale, round up to standing. Garuda arms, open the chest. Bring the hands back behind you. Or above you. Inhale. And exhale, round in. Send the left leg back behind you. Warrior three. So the left leg is floating in space. The arms are reaching forward. Keep that left leg lifted, press through the right foot, and keep looking down and forward. Send the hands to the earth, send the left leg up above. So we come into standing splits. Let the head come towards the right shin. You can play with your balance by bringing the right hand to the back of the right ankle or calf, left hand to the back as well. So this might totally throw you off balance. If it does, just keep the hands or fingertips on the earth. You can look forward and down or back towards the right shin. And then set the left foot down, fold in. Deep bend in the left knee, left fingertips to the earth, right arm stretching up. Find that deep twist in the belly, open the heart space. Bring the right arm behind the left, straighten the legs a bit. Garuda arms, palms together, round up to standing. Find that back bend. Open the heart space. Keep breathing here. And slowly beginning to tilt forward. Send the right leg back behind you this time. Press the right heel towards the back of the room. Looking down and forward, protecting the cervical spine, so keeping the neck nice and long. Keep the right hip in line with the left, so we're not opening the right hip over the left. Slowly unwind the arms down to the earth with the fingertips, forehead to the shin, right leg lifting up. So again, you can play with your balance by bringing the left hand to the back of the left calf, maybe the right hand as well. Staying here, working on balance. If you have a handstand practice, you can hop the left foot back a bit, hands forward, press through the left foot and lift. Maybe scissoring the thighs here, right leg lifted. I'm just trying to find some hang time. So you can take a couple of hops here if you'd like. And everyone lowering down, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise to standing, reach up. And exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, chair pose. Sit the hips back. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach. And exhale, sweep. You can let out a sigh on the exhale. Inhale. Inhale up. Inhale. Last one. And fold in towards the shins. Take the feet nice and wide, sink the hips, yogi squats. Hands to the heart center. You can move from side to side if that feels good. You can also bring the hands to the earth and just come off the heels, move from side to side. Find any fluid movement in the hips. And come back to center. Lift the hips up nice and high. Walk the feet behind the wrists. If you have a Bakasana in your practice, feel free to go there. But press the palms in nice and wide if you're learning. Feet directly behind the wrist. Knees into the back of the armpits. So first and foremost, just lean the weight forward onto the back of the triceps. Look forward with the head. Don't look back or you'll fall forward. Maybe lift the left toes up and then maybe lift the right toes up. Bring the feet in towards the glutes and really press strongly through the palms for crow pose. We'll meet in a plank and lower through chaturanga. If you want to walk back, do so. If you want to flow back, shoot the feet back into your low lunge. Find your back bend and downward facing dog. Breathe here. Come down to the knees. Come to standing on the knees. And bring the hands to the lower back. So a little bit more of a back bend here. Open the chest. Let the shoulder blades come down the back. Instead of pressing the hips forward, slight pressure of the hips, but move the chest up and begin to look back. Maybe you tuck the toes under, reach the right hand down to the right heel. Left hand to the left heel. Find Ustrasana, camel pose. The head can drop back if that feels okay for you. And slowly coming back up. Sit back onto the heels. Take the hands to the back of the heels here. And round the upper back, forehead down towards the knee, rabbit pose. Lift the hips lightly and you'll feel lengthening down the upper back. So moving in between the scapula, down the neck. Set the hips down. Hands forward, find child's pose. Forehead to the earth, arms nice and long. And slowly peel the chest up. Come to sitting on the heels. Hands resting on the knees. And you can take the thumb and the fourth finger together. 3 fingers pointing out, sitting up nice and tall, coming into Surya Mudra. Allowing the shoulders to melt down. Just allowing that heat to enter the body, but also to ground it. So Surya is our fire. This mudra represents that internal fire, the tapas, the drive of the physical and mental bodies. Just visualizing and sensing that bright light within, that orange light possibly between the third eye center. Allowing your inhalation to be deep and expansive. To really enact that sympathetic nervous system that allows us to wake up to find that dynamic movement in the body. Take a deep breath in, deep sigh out. Bring the hands together at heart center, bowing down towards self. And always giving yourself gratitude for showing up on the yoga mat. First time, thousandth time. Tired, awake, strong, or weak. The first step is just showing up, being present. Thank you for allowing me to guide you today. Thumbs between third eye center, bowing down together, we say namaste. Thank you guys for joining me for practice today. We are at Udara Sport and Spa. Beautiful space. We've got the ocean right in front of us, howling with the waves. If you would like to do any more yoga classes with me, you can find me online at youtube.com/Echo Giselle Widmer. And for any retreats and trainings that are coming up in the new year, you can go to echoflowyoga.com. Thank you guys for joining me on the mat today, and I hope to see you again soon.